Everybody, this is your Module 9 overview. So the main thing that we're going to be working on this week is your final exam. So if you want to go ahead and navigate to our course website under Module 9, the first item you'll see here is your final exam. If you want to view the instructions, obviously read the instructions first, and then you can access the final exam by clicking there. That's just a link to a Google form. So part of the instructions, read that. It's a Google form. The exam includes multiple choice and essay questions. There are 3 essay questions. You only have to pick 2 of them. So you can pick whichever 2 you want out of those 3. And instructions are on there. It's usually kind of like it's a very short essay question, a thorough, maybe like 2 to 3 paragraphs for your answer. So make sure you read the instructions for the essay. Your final examination is not timed, but it can only be submitted once. And please make sure, obviously, that you work on this independently. This final exam is going to be worth 100 points for your grade. I probably recommend, because it's a Google form, typing up your essays in a separate document and then copying and pasting them to the Google form, because that might just be easier on your brain. So feel free to do that. And all of your final exams are due by midnight on Tuesday, October 10th. So you've got a whole week to find a little span of time to complete the final exam. The other thing that you should be working on this week, in addition to that, know their readings. Make sure you're working on your case study assignment. You're going to have your written report for your case study assignment, and you can review those instructions in the previous module. When you're done, you're going to form just a small little brief presentation of your case study. And this can be done in any sort of document that you want. We're probably going to be doing some of our case study presentations not as an entire group, but maybe in small groups. So I'm going to just assume that you'll just kind of pull something up to full size on your own computer screen or laptop screen and kind of use that to help walk people through it. So please go ahead and dump or copy paste your case study presentations into this group folder. Make sure, obviously, that it's named with your last name and first name, and then your individual case study write-up, your assignment, that should just be submitted to your characteristics folder that only you have access to. A few little reminders down here for the secondary cohort. For some of you have some late assignments. I'm not going to accept any late assignments after October 10th, which is your final exam. So that kind of makes sense. You should have all of your late work done before the final exam. And so nothing else will be graded after that except for the case study assignment, since that is due on the 10th. I am going to be working on catching up on some of the grading from the past 2 weeks. So I apologize for not being completely on top of it. I'm very busy. But I'm hoping by this Sunday I'll have all of your grade sheets caught up. So that's your creativity assignment, your shadowing experience progress, your most recent Module 8 forum discussion, and your lit review number 2. So all of that I'm going to be start grading them tomorrow, and then kind of just work my way through it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Know that we're going to be meeting in our in-residence session, which is going to be our last module, Module 10, is our in-residence session on October 17th from 4:30 to 8:30. We're going to be reviewing your case study presentations, but we're also going to be reviewing for those special group populations that we didn't get to last time. We're going to get to those as well. So that's the LGBTQ group, the Twice Exceptional group, and the Gifted Students from Poverty group. So we're going to do that first before you do your case study presentations. So for those of you who are preparing that presentation, please try to keep it to just 15 minutes would be great. So that way we can make sure we have time for everything else. That's it. As with anything, if you have questions, email me. Another reminder, just to make sure that you go ahead and order your books, your supplies for the next course. I don't think that they're that expensive. I think Clark County has strategically used kind of the previous edition, so you should be able to find some decent used copies. And that's it. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you soon.